A very good morning to everyone and welcome to our roundtable discussion. Before we start our topic today, I would like to introduce the three guests that we have invited. So, the first one will be the food quality managers that come from the company Nestle, Mr. Sun Yong Qi. Good morning, Mr. Sun.
Good morning, Mr. Wong.
Alright, for the second one is the professors that come from the University Science Malaysia that are experts in the food technologies, Prof. Sofea.
Thank you.
Alright, for the third one, it will be the officers that come from the health ministries, Ms. Rafeeqah.
Thank you.
Alright, I forget to introduce myself. It is to be honest that I can be the chairman for the roundtable discussion for today, and my name is Wong Kean. Alright, today we have an interesting topic, which is the marketing to the millennials and what is the strategy for the health and nutrition industries. So what can I know about the millennials is a new generation, as we call it the Generation Y, because they are grow in the surroundings with the advanced technologies like the mobile phones, laptops, and this kind of situation will convenience their lifestyles, and their lifestyle also will be improved. So, I have a question for Ms. Rafeeqah as an officer from the health ministry. So, what do you think about the new generation from now? What are the views for them towards the health? Sorry.
Okay. Okay, thank you, our moderator, Mr. Wong. A good introduction for our roundtable discussion. Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. Okay, first thing first, we need to know what is the millennials and what is the point of view for the millennials toward the health. As Mr. Wong defined the millennial, I will proceed to explain about the point of view of millennials toward health. In order to understand the millennials' point of view of health thought process, when it comes to the purchasing habits, the brands need to realize that millennials to live in the present and what an immediate result. This is partly due to the technology, since we can access information immediately. Millennials incorporate in this way of thinking toward the health as well, and they want something to they want to focus more on what can help them to achieve their current health goals. When it comes to the health and wellness, the millennials not worried about aging, about preventions or health preservations. They want to focus on what's going to help them to live in their life to the fullest from 40 years from now. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Alright, thank you, Miss Rafeeqah, that giving us the precious information about the new generation towards the health. So as we can see that the new generation is totally different from the previous generation because from the lifestyle and the requirement from them. So I will have a question for Mr. Sun. So as the industry experts, so what are the strategy will you suggest to us to marketing these new generations?
All right, thank you, Mr. Wong. First of all, I would like to say that millennials nowadays are capable of going for shopping almost every week. So this shows that they somehow have the strong spending power. With this strong spending power, we should take this opportunity to earn more by selling our product at a decent price, which means the price is considered low for strong spending power millennials and not so pricey for low spending power millennials. By doing so, the most of the millennials are capable of buying our product, and the target of our sale will be more versatile.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sun. And how about both of you? Are you agree with Mr. Sun's that just now suggestions? How about start from you?
Okay, thank you, Miss Wong. Mr. Wong.
yeah, Mr. Wong.
Okay, sorry. Yes, I agree with Mr. Sun. And I have something to add on. As in my opinion, in order for the company to have to attract, okay.
Just calm down. Just calm down.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I agree with Mr. Sun just now. In my opinion, I would like to suggest. I would like to suggest to make sure that the ingredient that the company use is not only cheap but it is also nutritious. I'm saying this because nowadays, due to the power of social media and the internet, we know that the millennials millennials tend to prefer organic sources instead of artificial sources. So, for example, we can use stevia as our natural sweetener in the food product, and you just can claim it on your nutrition labeling, so that the millennial will be attracted with with the product that you have published. And apart from that, I strongly not recommend if the company use the harmful additive ingredient in the product. This is because if the millennials know the truth, the company will be banned. So therefore, I suggest to use cheap with nutritious ingredient in your brand. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Sofea. And just calm down first. All right, how about Miss Rafeeqah? What do you think?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Wong. Okay, for me, I agree to both of them. For millennials, the natural terms has a stronger pull if it's intersect with other attributes such as local, sustainable, green, safe, and free additive. I want to add some more. For the millennial, most of them are not shy to associate with the prescription of the drug. They don't have any problem if the natural product is mixed with the pharmaceuticals. Thus, for the natural product manufacturer, might want to consider to a packaging leans toward a pharmaceutical rather than natural and off spectrum, such as capsule with a pharmaceutical seals and visible through a barrier, and more of an enticement for millennials. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Rafeeqah. So I would like to do a small summary.
Sorry, so can I add a point?
Yes, please.
So beside that, we should also do research on millennials' preference to meet their specific needs. This is because we can't take millennials as a group of people with same interests. There are so many kind of people in this world, and we can't expect everyone have same interests on a product. So maybe we can overcome this problem by producing more kind of product so that we can meet most of their specific needs. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sun. I would like to make a small summary from them. As according to Mr. Sun, the strategy that he mentioned about is the first one. It will be lowering the price so that it can increase the marketing to the millennials, because not everyone is come from a real family, right? So so this strategy enables the all of the viewers that there are efforts to buy for the food ingredients, is food products and the brands. And for the second one, we also need to depend on the specific requirements of the millennials, because nowadays they are very need some specific requirements, like maybe they want to take some kind of nutrient like the vitamin C to increase their antibodies. So as the Prof. Sofea mentioned about, is some things like we should say no for the adulterations, because once you have used the cheapest ingredients to replace the original ingredients, so once the millionaire has known about these things, then they will ban the products as always. And we should be always concerned that we should not make food to the new generation, because they are more clever than us as bad. So is there any other suggestions that about the strategy you can add on, Mr. Sun?
Yeah, of course. In my opinion, we should create new solutions that speaks directly to millennials' lifestyle, as people nowadays tends to trust information that they gather to social media rather than the information provided by the company on the product, I mean on the label. So this might be a disadvantage for company, as allegation might be made by immoral people to elect the company on the product. So company can also make good use of this social media to promote their product. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Sun. How about both of you? Are you agree with Mr. Sun's opinions?
Okay, thank you. Yes, I agree with Mr. Sun. In order to attract millennials to your food product, you need to the company itself need to be transparent and use the social media as a marketing strategies. If your company want to talk about one ingredient of the food, they need to prepare to talk about all of them, because millennials nowadays tend to want to know all of the ingredients in the food product, and also they want to know why it is put in that product. So therefore, by sharing the behind the scene information in what the company is working on is a great option to as a marketing strategies for the millennials. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Sofea. How about Miss Rafeeqah? Are you any suggestions?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Wang. Yes, I agree with both of them that we make marketing through social media are the best strategy to attract millennials for industry. Nowadays, people are constantly checking their phone, either checking their emails or updating social media accounts. So phone are ultimate distraction between their daily life. So this is a very perfect tool for the company to reach the millennial consumer. I want to add another strategy, which are the craft or marketing plan, which we can use visuals such as graphic to communicate a story and draw attention for the millennials. We can do a story to the video with graphic, or combining graphics with words. Next, it is essential for companies that use very quality ingredients and substantial claims with trial and research. Next, the food products such as beverage, or dietary supplements. The producer of the food, beverage, and dietary supplements should take care of their supply chains, and their operation must follow high environmental and follows ethical standards. Next, for the supply and producer of the consumer products need to work together to ensure that their final products can be approved to fulfill the quality standard requirement for local and international regulations, and as well as exciting the end users such as millennials consumer. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Miss Rafeeqah. So, from their conversations, we can know that the media social is a powerful tool to promote the food products and the brands. So, we shall use the media social to improve the promotion for the food products or the brands, because we can spread it all over the world and through the internet, like the Facebooks, like the Instagram and WeChat. And so the add-on point is like we can create some kind of creative videos, like the animations videos, to attract the new generation, because nowadays the technology is more advanced, right? So that they can look from the YouTube videos. And the furthermore that Miss Rafeeqah that add on is the standards and the qualities should be always to be maintained, so that they will get the value from it. So is there any further points that we need to add on?
No.
How about you? No. Okay, so I would like to make a conclusion here. So as we know, the new generations is different from the previous generation, right? So their mindset will be different. So we need to, in order to marketing to the millennials, so we have to more creative and more innovative, so that they can attract their attentions to the products and the brands. And once again, thank yous to the three guests that coming to our roundtable discussions. And that's the end for ours.